Ladies and gentlemen, we are back once again. It is March Madness time, and yes, we are digging up old March Madness games to reminisce and get us ready for this year's tournament. I'm so excited. We are less than 1 week away from the start of March Madness 2026. So here we go, guys. It is March Madness games you forgot about 2.0. I'm gonna have you questioning, did this actually happen? So the first one here is from 2021, 5 years ago. It was that legendary Sweet 16 run by Oral Roberts. Guys, this was a great time here in Indianapolis. The whole tournament was in Indianapolis that year, and I went to some of the games, and I got a video of the bracket here. You can see Oral Roberts on the bracket there, the 15 seed, the first ever, actually not the first ever, but one of the first teams ever to make the Sweet 16 as a 15 seed. Obviously, Florida Gulf Coast did it in 2013, but guys, this run was crazy. They led most of this game against Arkansas. You can't forget the names, Max Asmus and Kevin O'Banner for this team. They just could not miss during this run. What a fun offense to watch for the Eagles that year, or I guess the Golden Eagles, whatever they're called. This run was legendary. They had the lead with a minute and a half to go in this game, and then the final minute, Arkansas tied it up. They had the ball late, and look at this shot, guys. Arkansas hits a dagger right in our hearts. Just painful to watch that. We were so close to the Eagles in the Elite Eight there, and then one last chance here. Oh, a game-winning shot fell off right there. It was so close. Would have been an insane buzzer beater there from ORU. Never forget the 2021 ORU Golden Eagles. They beat Ohio State in the first round, then Florida in the second round. A legendary, iconic run there of all time. Oh my goodness. So Florida Gulf Coast, speaking of 15 seeds, they were the first ever to make the Sweet 16 back in 2013. Here it is, 2016, as a 16 seed. Yes, Florida Gulf Coast was at one point a 16 seed. They played at North Carolina that year in the first round. Guys, look at the scores at halftime. It was 41-40 at halftime of this game, and then UNC pulled away late, of course, going to the championship that year and losing to Villanova at the buzzer by Chris Jenkins. I love just looking back at 2016 and college basketball and the NBA. It was just a great time to be a basketball fan, really. It was like peak basketball all around, at all levels there. And then going to the following year, 2017, ooh, a rare gem here, a Lost Files game. It is Lonzo Ball's UCLA Bruins playing Mick Cronin's Cincinnati Bearcats in the second round. Guys, the Bearcats led this game most of the way, and then Lonzo Ball took over late and just pulled away in this game, guys. Mick Cronin at Cincinnati, what a time to be alive there. And now he's just miserable in LA, just losing all these games in the Big Ten. Lonzo Ball in college. Crazy stuff there. Liberty against Virginia Tech in the second round. So Liberty upset Mississippi State in the first round of 2019 and then played Virginia Tech in the second round. They held the Hokies to just 26 points in the first half. I feel like Liberty always played that really slow, drag-it-out pace, really solid defense, and then very slow offense. Yeah, those Liberty teams about 7 years ago were really good. Of course, last year against Oregon got blown out like crazy. And then this year, they have like 26 wins this year. They could be a tournament dark horse. We'll see if they make it out of the CUSA. But Virginia Tech pulled away late in this game and won this game. Went on to the Sweet 16 where they played Zion Williamson's Duke Blue Devils, and they lost by 2 points. In the Sweet 16, a heartbreaker. Guys, the bracket's crazy. Look at this bracket here. So UCF almost beats Duke, Virginia Tech almost beats Duke, and Liberty beats Miss State. UCF, with that 7-foot-tall Taco Fall guy, beats VCU in the first round. 2019, a great tournament, never forget it. So 2022, this was brutal to watch, guys. This is a Lost Files, a deleted files game here. This was the ugliest basketball game. Loyola Chicago, this is the post-Caleb Krutwig era. So they had Krutwig in the 2018 Final Four run as a freshman, and then 2021, they made the Sweet 16 with his senior year. And this is the last Sister Jean Loyola team to ever make the tournament in 22. This game was ugly. It was disgusting, a disgrace to basketball. Look at this, 18 points. With 17 minutes to play in the game. It was just so bad. It was really never close for Loyola. They got blown out by Ohio State in the first round there. A game to forget truly there. And then a rare gem from 2018. It's West Virginia against Bucknell in the first round. Kind of a close game here. Bob Huggins. The days at West Virginia, they were so good back in the day. The Mountaineers, now they're just kind of their middle of the road, kind of lower tier Big 12 team every year. And then, oh my goodness, guys, it is war flashbacks here. This is war flashbacks. If you're a mid-major basketball fan, this Wofford team was generational. They had like 30 wins that year in the SoCon. Fletcher McGee, the most 3-points made ever in college basketball history. They blew out Seton Hall in the first round of the tournament as a 7 seed, guys. Wofford was a 7 seed in 2019. A different world back then, really. Oh, this team was wild, guys. Storm Murphy, Fletcher McGee, the Wofford Terriers. They led this game in the second half. But oh boy, guys, this guy, Fletcher McGee, he shot 0 for 12 from 3 in this game. The greatest 3-point shooter of all time in college basketball. Shot 0 for 12 in this game. He made 0 3-pointers the entire game, and they lost a close one down the stretch. It's insane. If he just made like 1 or 2 threes in this game, Wofford wins this game, goes to the Sweet 16 in 2019. Brutal, guys. It is brutal. You know, back in the day, mid-majors would come up with these players, and they would just be like elite teams. It's hard to find that anymore, of course, in the NIL era. But guys, this team, I'm telling you, never forget the 2019 Wofford Terriers, also the 2019 Belmont Bruins, and the 2019 Murray State Racers with Ja Morant. Never, ever forget it. Oh, a real Lost Files game here, guys. I couldn't find the actual video of this game on NCAA's website. It is 2016 Hawaii Rainbow Warriors upsetting the number 4 seed California Bears. Oh my goodness, guys. Hawaii basketball. Remember when they were good? It was just like 1 year, but it's crazy. They beat Cal in the first round there. It's a Lost Files game, truly. I cannot find the video of this game on their website. And then, oh my gosh, guys, please, if you're a Kansas fan, close your eyes right now. Number 1 seed Kansas trailing Pennsylvania Quakers, the 16 seed, by 10 points in the first half. This was 2018, the day before the first ever 16 over a 1 game in UMBC over Virginia. The following Friday night, this game was Thursday afternoon, I believe. I was in geology class watching this game. Pennsylvania takes a 10-point lead in the first half. Guys, look at this. They were balling out, driving, getting lanes to the basket early in this game. I was like, could they beat number 1 Kansas? Would have been the greatest upset of all time. Of course, Kansas pulled away late, won this game easily. That is crazy stuff there. The next night, UMBC beats Virginia. Also from 2018, Texas Southern playing at Xavier, leading the game early on, guys. What was up with the 16 seeds in 2018, guys? They took over that year. The 16 seed, the generational run of 2018. Oh my goodness. COVID era flashbacks here. The first 4 game between UCLA and Michigan State. 2 great programs playing in the first 4 play-in game. A disgrace. This game was a blowout early on. Michigan State was blowing out UCLA. Jaime Jaquez was on that team. UCLA. And they come back and go to overtime. Tiger Campbell. And of course, UCLA comes back in this game, wins in overtime, and goes on to the Final Four, where they lose a heartbreaker to Jalen Suggs and Gonzaga on a half-court buzzer beater. 2021 was wild. Oh, 2023. Fairleigh Dickinson, the 16 seed, leading in the second half. A 16 seed was close to making the Sweet 16. Would have been an insane story there. They fought to the very end. Of course, FAU goes to the Final Four that year. And then a gem here from 2017. This game's not forgotten, but a player was forgotten in this game. It's not Luke May, who has the shot here with 2 seconds left to beat Kentucky. No, it is Bam Adebayo right there, guys. You've got to get on the ball, Bam. There's 2 seconds left. He's not passing the rock there. He's going to shoot that ball all day. And he hits the jumper. UNC wins that game at the buzzer. Bam Adebayo, 83 points. The all-time NBA leading scorer in a single game. I do not count Wilt Chamberlain's underground sham 100-point game. There's no footage. It's Lost Files. There's nothing about that that's real. So Bam Adebayo is the all-time leading scorer in the NBA single game history. 2015 Coastal Carolina, the 16 seed, playing Wisconsin. Frank the Tank, Frank Kaminsky balling out there as the 1 seed. And then one more to finish us out here. It is UMBC against Kansas State 2018. Yes, the 16 seed once again was very close to making the Sweet 16. Fun stuff there, guys. So thanks for watching this video. My official bracket will come out Sunday night. I'm so excited for March Madness this year. If you have more ideas, put in the comments below. More lost footage games, whatever. So guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace out. Bye.